Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden. I hope all is well with you this morning. Well, I'm out here in my city cottage garden, and it is September 1st. So I just wanted to say, hello September, and welcome it into my garden. Hello, and welcome to Catherine's Garden. I hope all is going well with you. Well, I just want to say hello, September. Today is the beginning of September, and we are in a new month and in a new, that's a B. We're in a new month and in a new season. The season is shifting and changing. We're going to be moving from late summer into early fall this month, and we can already start to feel the temperature. That's the cooling of the temperature. That's why I have on my little jacket here to keep me warm, because this morning the temperature was 52 degrees. It was kind of chilly out, but now it's starting to warm up, and we're hoping to get into the 70s. But I want to take you around to look at the garden, and look at the garden for September. You can feel it, you can sense it. It's a beautiful time, but it's also a change in the weather. I think it's like in the 50s here in the Northeast, Zone 6 garden, and we can sense it and feel it. But even with that, my cannas, which love warm temperatures, is still blooming, and I can see here that it's further along, and there are more blooms to come. But even the leaves, as I touch them, they feel damp and cold, and I'm hoping that they will recover with the sun and the warmth of the day as the temperature rises. But we can see all of these different blooms opening up here. So I will have color for this month from these cannas, and also from the aster. And I was doing some more reading on the aster. The asters can go in ground. They're perennials, and I'm hoping to find a spot for them in the garden so that they can come back next year. That is my goal. See the change, and we can feel the change. We can even smell it in the air, that things are shifting and changing for this month of September. So come with me as we walk around and we look at the garden. The front border is continuing to develop. Look at how these kale is just growing up here in this corner, and I planted them from seed. I also have some curly kale too, and we can see the difference between the two here. They complement one another very, very well, and they are delicious. It's not getting attacked by the bugs like it did earlier, so the leaves are looking really fresh and edible. I placed also in the front here the caladiums. I gave in and decided that I wanted to add the beauty to the front. And they have not disappointed me at all. This here is kale as well, curly kale, which is looking very, very healthy. I even have some nasturtium here. The nasturtium is just trailing through. And a ground cover rose. I believe that they love the warmth from the concrete and bricks. Right here, this looks almost like a bouquet of flowers. And this is flowering here. I guess it's happy. Well, I have this plum tree that I planted. I actually wanted to start a food forest, and I put together 2 plum trees, an apple tree, actually 3 apple trees, a pear tree, and an Asian pear tree. Well, my plum tree, yellow egg dwarf plum tree, has fruit on it, has plums on it. So I want us to look at the plums, and the plums are turning yellow. That's why they call them yellow egg plums. Last year I was able to sample the plum, the yellow egg plum, and it was delicious. And this year I have so many more plums on the tree, so it's going to be wonderful when they ripen to be able to eat the plums. So let's take a look at them. I don't think they're ready yet, but let's take a look. Here in the garden, I have this beautiful plum tree that I planted 2 years ago when I was thinking of starting a food forest. And so I purchased the plum tree from the nursery in my area. And now the plums are developing. They are ripening on the tree. I left the tag on the tree so that I would remember what it is. And it's a yellow egg dwarf plum tree. You see that? And the plums do look like yellow eggs hanging from the tree. They look ripe. I think I'm going to try and see if I can get in there. They feel firm. Let me tug it. They're still green, but I gotta keep my eye on them. There are quite a few here, and they're a good size. You can see that they're a good size. And then also my hibiscus, pinky hibiscus, continues to bloom with flowers, and it's just a beautiful atmosphere right now in the garden. The hibiscus continues to open up and to produce these beautiful blooms. It is definitely a featured plant for this time. So I just wanted to show you this. This is my hydrangea start that I put in and propagated, and it is doing very, very well. And it's from one of the plants, one of the hydrangea shrubs, big leaf hydrangea, here in the garden. You can kind of see here this big leaf, but now it has these nice young leaves coming up, and it's growing. So I just want to give you an update on the hydrangea. So as we walk around and look at the different hydrangea shrubs, this is what I'm anticipating it, this plant to become, just like its mother. Nice and big, and I'm going to plant it in the garden. Here in the front, there is the hydrangea bridal bouquet, and you can see the transformation of color. This is what it looks like in the beginning, and then now for the fall season, it's turning to this beautiful maroony pink color. Look at how rich it is. September is here. Welcome, September. We can see the transitioning of the season right here in these hydrangea blossoms. And then We're also going to take a look at the garden as a whole. So come with me as we tour the garden, Catherine's garden, here in the Northeast, Zone 6. And I call it my city cottage garden. As we can see the dew on the grass, we can see the changes that are happening. We are moving into a new season, and we can see it happening in the garden. Let's take a look at this sedum. The purple perella is starting to flower. Soon it'll have seeds, and it will scatter seeds all over the garden. We can feel the freshness of the morning. And the thing is that the plants are loving it. It's like if the dew on the leaves are giving the plants the energy that they need to continue for the day. Things are going to seed for sure. We can see that with the zinnias. Some have already fallen to the ground. Yet there is still some to be released. I believe that there is another showing of the zinnia flowers. What I need to do is come through and deadhead so that I can have at least one more showing of beautiful joy from the zinnias. I really love how the sedum is showing up this year. What I did was I divided them and put them all throughout the border. So there's a grouping here, then one here, and then there's a patch here, and some back here. Sedums are easy to divide and add. And then of course right here. Remember that your garden is your therapy, and make sure that you spend time in the garden recharging and gaining the energy that you need so that you can harvest all of the blessings that are coming your way. Continue to look for the goodness in the garden because there is good there.